Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about a subscriber requested topic on what style wedding dresses tall brides should wear on wedding day. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, drop me a line below, let me know if you have any questions or a particular video topic you'd like me to create a video on. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am of course a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wears so many different hats at Lovella Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, please be sure to follow us on Instagram at Wedding Fashion Expert, at Lovella Bridal, and at Lovella Plus. And on TikTok, give Lovella Bridal and Wedding Fashion Expert a follow as well. I had created a previous video on what style wedding dresses petite brides should wear, and Jennifer commented and said, please do this topic for tall brides. I'm over 6 feet tall. I should have done this topic sooner. Thank you, Jennifer, for nudging me. I'm so grateful for you inspiring this week's video. When it comes to picking out styles for tall brides, petite brides, no matter your body shape and size, it all comes down to the shape that you feel the most excited in to wear. This may not be the answer that you are looking for. I'm going to get into more detail. However, the reason why I say this, I am a firm believer that just because you have a certain particular body type and shape along with a certain height doesn't mean that that formula equates to a specific shape or silhouette. I don't like putting that kind of barriers around the possibilities of what you can wear. I have had brides who have the exact same body type that pick completely opposite styles of dresses because it just suits their personality. It's a really interesting thing to see as a bridal stylist, how when I have brides, I don't know just by seeing them, oh, this is gonna look good on them. I don't know until I put them in a dress and I see their mood or energy shift. I'm a firm believer in you can wear anything. It just comes down to what the bride lights up in. So the way that I work with my brides is I try a little bit of everything to determine, first things first, what we want to do is we want to determine the shape of the dress that you like on you. So if it's your first time shopping, I want you to try it all. I want you to put a ball gown on. I want you to put an A-line on. I want you to put a fitted dress on and really see what shape excites you. Do you want to show off your body or do you not want to show off your body, right? That's really what it comes down to. Do you want to feel like a princess bride in a ball gown or do you want to feel more sexy and show off your body? Once we determine the shape of the dress that you like, from there we go to the design of the dress. So if you're looking for a formula, this is my body type, this is my height, this is what's gonna look good on me, I don't have that answer for you because I don't believe in that philosophy. I believe that you can wear anything that you feel absolutely beautiful in, and it is proven to work time and time again. Things that I want my tall brides to consider, which is why I'm making this video, right? When I have brides over 6 feet, it can be challenging because if they want to wear heels along with their height, dresses are all of a sudden super, super short. So my tall brides out there, be prepared to pay extra money for extra length, or if the dress you try on is perfect length, grazing the floor, and you don't want to invest more into extra length, at that point in time, you can wear flats for wedding day and you know that the length of the dress is going to be good. However, if you are trying on a dress that is bigger than the size you're going to order, keep in mind that certain designers, if you order, let's say hypothetically speaking, you're trying on a bridal size 10, maybe you wear a bridal 6. When you go down in size, dresses can get shorter. So please, please, please do not determine the length of the dress by the sample size you are wearing. Same goes for if it gets bigger in size, it could get a little bit longer, but these dresses are handmade. There's no guarantee. I have found it to be more problematic when the dress size gets smaller and the dresses get shorter. So sometimes you just want to order some extra inches of length just to be on the safe side so your dress is not too short on you. As a tall bride, you are very lucky that any shape or or silhouette is going to look really good. My petite brides are when certain mermaid styles hit far too low and they have to reconstruct the skirt to raise it up. On my tall brides, the one thing that can be an issue is if you have a long torso, where the bodice hits you could be a little too high on you. So you want to keep an eye on that. But honestly, even when it hits too high, it doesn't bother me. It can be even more problematic if it hits too low. But just so that you know where a natural waistline is supposed to hit you, if you bend to the side, I'm going to stand up a little. If you bend to the side, where that crease is, that's your natural waist. So when you are standing up straight, bend to the side, put your finger in the crease, that is where your natural waistline is. So if you're curious to know if this dress is hitting you in the proper proportions, while you're in it, you can bend to the side and sort of see where that corset digs into. If it's still up on your rib cage, then at that point it's just too short of a torso dress for your body, but that doesn't necessarily mean it doesn't look good. So again, just because it's supposed to hit at the natural waist, I'm not a huge stickler on rules that certain things have to be a certain way. If you love how it looks on you, you are good to go. But those are a few things to look for. If you are super tall, something that might be a good fit for you is more of a drop waist dress versus a natural waist, or a gown that is completely fluid and doesn't have any interruptions, so it doesn't show if it's not hitting you in the right proportion. Another thing that I have seen that could be an area that needs attention is if a dress has a strap of any kind, that for my tall brides, the distance from the top of the dress to their shoulder is typically longer than the dress's pattern that was made for it, where you may need to have a little bit more length added to the sleeve. This is where your stylist steps in and assists you on their expertise on how to best navigate the proportions of your body to make a dress work. All in all, no rules, no formula. Try on everything. It can be a little bit difficult, just like for my petite brides, for my tall brides to envision, because everything is so short on you when you try it on. The good news is a lot of our designers in bridal do make dresses drastically long for the average height, which may work to my tall brides' advantage versus my petite brides who are absolutely swimming in fabric. So when you're on either ends of the spectrum, of course, there are things that need to be adjusted, but it's nothing that we haven't done before. We've seen and done it all. We will have solutions and information that we are able to provide you and help guide you through this process. And that is exactly why you need a stylist, to show you real time on the proper proportions of where everything's going to fit and helping you select the right size for your body, the extra length for the height, and really navigating all of those steps. One last thing I forgot to mention is that when you are paying for extra length, oftentimes you will also need to pay for the hem. So what I want you to do is I want you to put heels on that you think that you'll be wearing and add those number of inches to the dress. I always recommend going a little bit longer because it's easier to shorten a dress. There's really not very many options for us to lengthen dresses, as you can imagine. I hope that you found this video helpful. If you have any more questions, drop me a line below. I am at your disposal and happy to assist you along the way. For more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.